This just in, our low pressure system is now affecting our neighbors to the west of us and is moving in toward Manitoba. Here we go. Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Justin with the Weather Center Manitoba, and thank you for tuning in to once again one of our daily YouTube videos here. And we're going to look at the Radisson weather radar site here by Saskatoon. And what we can see is we have this pretty big band of snow impacting areas from east of Meadow Lake down south to North Battleford, southeast into Saskatoon, impacting also Prince Albert and Melfort at the moment, sliding southeast towards Regina and Melville and Yorkton, and that will eventually enter western and southwestern sections of the province later on this evening into the overnight period, and then eventually continue crossing the remainder of southern Manitoba into the early morning hours of our Friday. Okay, so here is our satellite imagery showing our water vapor currently across the prairie provinces. And you can see all of this green, kind of white, dark green color. That's where we have some pretty good water levels going on in our atmosphere. You can see right toward the end of this loop, I'll pause it right here, where it is showing our water vapor is currently where that snowfall is impacting areas to our west. And you can see when we loop it, it's headed right for Manitoba. And we got a pretty good moisture stream coming here from BC, pushing over the Rockies through Alberta and then headed for the eastern prairies. So that is a little look at our satellite imagery here, and a look at where our storm system currently is and where it's headed toward. So next up, I want to show you some snowfall models here showing our average 6-hour snowfall expected here across Manitoba over this next little while. And you can see our first little bit of snow pushes into the higher elevations of western Manitoba, around Swan River, north through Flin Flon and the Paw. And we can see that this particular model, the National Blended Model, shows an average of about 1 inch of snow, so about 2 to 3 centimeters, already coming into western Manitoba Friday at 12 a.m. Then if we keep moving forward, we can see that snow slide southeast, and we see some decent snowfall through the Interlake region, pockets of southwestern Manitoba, and also the Red River Valley getting into some snow by Friday at 6 in the morning. Looks like an average of, about 1 to 3 centimeters of snow. So not a lot of snow expected with this first burst of snow, but there will be definitely some. And then we get a bit of a break, and then we get more wraparound snow on the backside of the system as the winds pick up Friday night into the early morning hours of Saturday. Rocky Mountain National Park could pick up another 1 or 2 inches, and also the Red River Valley could pick up another 1 or 2 inches of snow as well. And then about trace amounts throughout the rest of southern Manitoba, maybe up to half an inch of snow, or Friday night into Saturday morning. Okay, so let's look at our high rapid refresh model here, showing our expected reflectivity here, and you can see already the model is picking up on that snow that we showed you at the start of the video on the radar near Saskatoon. Then it slides southeast, enters western Manitoba by 06Z, which is about 12 Thursday night, going into the early morning hours of Friday, and then by about 6-7 a.m. reaches the Red River Valley. It's really only going to snow for about 1 or 2 hours when you're in this band of snow, and it's going to move quick. It's already out of the province into northwestern Ontario by Friday at about 10 or 11 in the morning. And then we have some more pockets of snow on the backside here going in at about noon tomorrow, Friday at noon, continuing through the early afternoon hours of Friday. You can see we have these really tight isobars behind the system as well, impacting parts of western and southwestern Manitoba, and especially areas west of us into southern Saskatchewan. We see that there's very strong winds here throughout Friday afternoon. Travel will be tough with a lot of blowing snow. And then those winds do come east into Manitoba for early Saturday morning. We can expect travel to be pretty tough after sunset Friday, and then ongoing till about lunch hour Saturday, when the winds finally start to slow down a little bit Saturday afternoon. We can look at those winds here quickly, and we see that first we get that southerly wind happening later Thursday night into the early morning hours of Friday. You can see this, our winds are out of the south, especially Be gusting pretty good, probably 40 to 50 kilometers per hour out of the south through the Red River Valley early Friday morning. And then those winds on the backside switch to be out of the northwest, gusting to about 40 to 50 by Friday afternoon. And then the winds really pick up going into Saturday morning. Travel, especially along the Trans-Canada Highway, will be pretty tough through the early part of Saturday. Okay, so in terms of our expected snowfall, we can check that out quickly, and we see that with that first burst of snow, really not too much, 1 to 3 centimeters of snow widespread across southern parts of the province. And then we get some more small bursts of snow going into Friday night into Saturday morning on the backside. And the high rapid refresh shows that Riding Mountain National Park and then areas through the Interlake and then areas headed just north of the Red River Valley, there could be a stripe here of about 8 to 12 centimeters of snow going into Saturday morning. But I think overall we're looking at 2 to 3 centimeters of snow with isolated pockets of at least 5 to 10 centimeters of snow, especially Portage east into the Red River Valley and then areas of southeastern Manitoba. Can expect some higher snowfall amounts, I think, with this storm system. But everyone will get some snow. The winds will be very strong, especially later on in the day Friday and then going into Saturday morning. So just keep an eye on that and check Manitoba 511 for the latest highway updates, and we'll try and keep you updated as well. If you are looking to travel anytime throughout Friday and into Saturday, we'll try and keep you updated. If it's not safe to do so, we'll definitely give you the heads up and let you know. And that's all for now. Have a great day.